Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. President Muhammadu Buhari has sworn in 3 new national commissioners of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC). Those sworn in include Baba Bila representing the North-East Zone, Sani Adam for North Central, and Abdullahi Abdul representing Northwest. The swearing-in ceremony took place shortly before the commencement of the week's virtual Federal Executive Council meeting at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. The United Arab Emirates has named 6 Nigerians among financiers of terrorism. The UAE Cabinet on Monday issued Resolution Number 83 of 2021, designating a total of 38 individuals and 15 entities on its approved list of persons and organizations supporting Boko Haram and other terrorist causes. In April 2019, the Abu Dhabi Federal Court of Appeal sentenced 2 of the Nigerians to life imprisonment followed by deportation, while the remaining 4 were each sentenced to 10 years in prison, also followed by deportation. The court found them guilty of setting up a Boko Haram cell in the UAE to raise funds and material assistance for the insurgents in Nigeria. And ahead of the 2023 general election, the Deputy Senate President, Ovie Omoagege, says the Senate Committee on Review of the 1999 Constitution is keen on ensuring that more women occupy seats in the National Assembly. Omoagege, who explains that certain cultural and religious doctrines prohibit women from some forms of social participation, revealed that the committee is working behind the scenes to remove the obstacles and pave more way for women. He said the federal government is also putting in place other necessary legal and policy frameworks that would put men and women on an even keel. The Edo State government has commenced the implementation of its Operation Show Your Vaccination Card exercise, barring civil servants and other people without proof of vaccination entry into the state secretariat. The exercise, which began before 7 a.m. on Tuesday, saw the state's head of COVID-19 enforcement team, Yusuf Haruna, manning the main gates of the secretariat. Only those who provided their vaccination cards were granted entry, while others who could not provide it were asked to go back home. The monitoring team also scanned the cards to be sure that they were genuine before allowing its holders into the secretariat. The federal government has said it is targeting an increase in e-commerce trading from the current market value of $13 billion to about $75 billion by the end of 2025. The Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment, Evelyn Ngige, disclosed this in Abuja at the second National E-commerce Roundtable organized by the ministry. Ngige, who was represented by the Director Commodities and Exports Department, Suleiman Audu, said the encouraging trend had attracted the entrance of payment service providers in the e-commerce market. According to her, the second edition of the e-commerce roundtable session will consolidate the achievements of the first session and align discussions to current realities, especially with the impact of COVID-19. North and South Korea have test-launched ballistic missiles hours apart in a display of military assets that comes amid a faltering diplomatic push to strip North Korea of its nuclear program. According to the South Korea's presidential office, it conducted its first underwater-launched ballistic missile test, and that the domestically built missile fired from a 3,000-ton class submarine flew a set distance before hitting a designated target. Also, the weapon is expected to help South Korea deter potential external threats, boost its self-confidence posture, and promote peace on the Korean peninsula. And in sports, members of the Afghanistan's national women's football team have fled across the border into Pakistan a month after the Taliban swept back into power. According to Pakistan's information minister, the players entered Pakistan through the northwestern Torkham border, crossing with valid travel documents. It is however unclear how many Afghan female players and their entire family members were allowed to enter Pakistan. And that's the latest update on the newsroom at this time. Do join us again at the top of the hour for more. See you then.